Hello, and a very warm welcome to this chat about the new moon occurring on the 15th of June, depending on your time zone. And this chat for the new moon is called New Moon, New Voice. The June new moon can be a really powerful time for a reset for your mind, your thoughts, your approach towards something, your opinion about something. Can be a reset for the way you communicate. That can be with yourself or with others. The June new moon can be a time to change or adjust and do it differently while still staying true to yourself. It's a really opportune time to get your message voiced and heard. So again, I say new moon, new voice. It might be saying whatever you've been saying in a different way or in a more succinct way, a clearer way, maybe could be a less emotional way and more of a grounded, more confident way is coming through. This new moon can be your new start for your new voice. Can be your new way of expressing yourself. And this might be for some that you feel can be more confident, more clear, more grounded when you speak. Maybe your thoughts might be less cluttered. There might be less overthinking. This new moon can refresh your thoughts, your patterns of thoughts, your attitudes, your frame of mind, your point of view about a situation, or it can be, again, the way you communicate. And it can be a really productive time to bring change to the way you communicate or speak up, as the change brings change. You might gain clarity around the new moon that helps you to speak up or define your message, which I've touched on earlier, but that's coming through almost like needing to be heard again. Interesting, your new voice. Maybe whatever you've said, whatever you say, you do say it again, but in maybe a different way. This new moon is a really good time to have a mental reset, maybe to reorganize your thinking, your perspective, your approach, can even be your energy, your confidence, related to the way you convey or express or communicate with yourself or others. For some, there might be the increased possibility for a new start, new way for you to gather ideas. Maybe to think outside the box, what might be possible. Could be to look somewhere else to find a solution to gathering more ideas, new ideas. This new moon can also feel like a fresh breeze, helps to clear mental confusion or mental clutter. It might feel as if you finally find your words. It might be also feeling more confident to speak your words. And this might be your spoken word, but it also can be your written word. I heard, be clear, get clear. Don't get caught up in distractions or overthinking or self-doubt. Try not to escape into being distracted with too many thoughts. It is a time for a new mindset, new approach, a new voice, not looping negative patterns, so not repeating negative patterns or thoughts. And that's also related to not continuing the pattern of negative self-talk. If you have hesitated over the last, could be few weeks, or could be the last 6 months, to have that conversation, could be with yourself or another, then this new moon can help you to have that conversation so as to initiate change. And I heard eloquently. So the conversation can be very eloquent, can be delivered with confidence, clarity. There's no mixed messages. For some, it can be a time very much so to leave behind self-doubt, procrastination, overthinking. This new moon can prompt you to think less and to focus more on what is important to you. That is possibly to get out of your head and to be more mindful, more present, maybe more heart-centered and less head-focused. For some, it might be this new moon can initiate more trust and more confidence and less fear, which can be related to the overthinking and procrastination. This new moon can prompt us to get clear about what we do want and what we don't want, to get clear about our new voice for ourselves. This is what I want. This is what matters to me. This is what I'm going after. It can be about a new voice in asserting boundaries. This new moon also can help us to get clear about our intentions for ourselves for the next 6 months. So a new approach to the next 6 months, especially related to how we communicate again to others or to ourselves. You might be prompted to consider or reconsider your perspective or viewpoint about something. It's like, oh, I didn't see it that way before. Maybe there's a newness to your lens, whether that be the rose-colored glasses come off or the window is metaphorically cleaned and you see something differently. So bringing a change in your perspective can help you to, I just heard, get unstuck. So it could be to finally move forward. It doesn't have to be physically. It might be to do with a habit or a belief about yourself. Because this new moon can be a prompt for us to very much look at our self-talk. And for us to consider, is it kind? Is our self-talk kind? Is it supportive? Is it nurturing? Or might it be more kind? Might it be more compassionate? Might it be more patient? Might it be more accepting? Might it be more grateful? For some at this new moon, you might benefit from spending a few minutes brain dumping. So writing down your thoughts as they come to you without filtering, with non-judgment. Just write down the thoughts, write down the thoughts, write down the thoughts. And it might get really messy, and that's okay. Because this practice can help you to mentally declutter. And you can actually see maybe what you do wish to keep and what you might not wish to keep. Can also show you the messiness that might be limiting you as well with your thoughts. So, getting some clarity helps to, and reorganizing your thoughts can help to move you forward. Also, and this might only apply to someone you know, but if you have a tendency, or they do, to just blurt it out or speak or post something, could be on social media, or it could be just saying something in a group setting. It's like they speak before thinking. This new moon might be a time to pause before speaking or sharing. So it can help to bring a change in the way that one would communicate, where they are not reacting so much, but more so responding. So that might be relevant for someone you know. So, some journal prompts that might resonate with you. How do I wish to communicate with others? How do I wish to communicate with myself? How might I express myself more? What new ideas might be beneficial for me? What thoughts support me? What thoughts are good for me? What thoughts am I letting go of? Where might I change my opinion or viewpoint about a situation or a relationship or a project or a way of being that feels better for me? So, where might I change my opinion that feels better for me, related to a situation, relationship, project? Or it can be a way of seeing oneself, but still staying true to yourself. Another journal prompt: what helps me to stay grounded as I communicate? That might be pausing first to ground yourself, to take a breath, to come from more of a place of confidence, therefore to be less reactionary. It might also be a good time to write down any recurring worries and then to rewrite or reframe those words in a more positive way. Thank you for listening. I hope you found this chat helpful, or might have prompted some self-inquiry for you to consider how you might maybe change something so that you have a new voice, that you feel that you have a new voice. Again, it might be with more confidence, with more self-assuredness, with more self-belief. Maybe it's more aligned, your new voice is more aligned to you and what matters to you moving forward. Reach out to me if you would like a private reading, or if you would like some clarity, whether that be counselling or intuitive guidance or a numerology reading based around this new moon, and it might be for the next 6 months for yourself. It might be identifying, could be obstacles, and then ways to help you move forward. So if you would like a private reading, you can please reach out to me. And please like, comment, or share this chat and subscribe to my channel to be notified of my next intuitive chat, meditation, or mindful moment. That would be really appreciated if you could do that, just to help sort of lift the algorithms and to keep this content moving. Thank you, and have a wonderful new moon. New moon, new voice. New moon, new voice. New moon, new voice. Thank you. All the best. Bye.